I'm okay. I just smoked another to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hit up in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come on with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sit and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
If I could fall
Into the sky, do you think time would pass me by? You know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see food tonight. Push your shit back, boy. Chop and make that stick go. Dude,
R.I.P. Julio.
have you heard that song? If I see you, I'm gonna push your shit back, boy.
Montana
Chop.
300,
Yeah,
right?
dude.
Yeah, that shit bangs.
I thought it was Julio.
That's a slapper. Coolio.
Julio.
Oh,
The dude from Jacksonville?
yeah, it is.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yep.
Montana 300
Live by the
died?
sword, die by the sword. Did you see Young Thug's kids diss Gunna?
It's just goat behavior of goat children.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Did you not learn anything from your father getting
No.
locked up?
Hey, Thug, free YSL.
Oh, man.
Slime never did nothing wrong.
That shit was so disappointing.
Your Honor, my defendant, my client made barter 6.
No.
That's all you gotta say. Let him out.
Come on. Oh, speaking of albums.
Your Honor, my client did the hook for Pick Up the Phone. Pick up the phone, baby. Ooh, I know your own, baby.
Are you a Young Thug
Never
fan?
will I cheat on you. Never will I keep you bleeding. Blowing a bag on you. You
What was
balling
the
out for no
question?
reason.
Are you a fan of Young Thug?
Nah, I cannot tell you the last time I listened to a rap song, but like me putting it on from my phone. I literally strictly pretty much listen to EDM.
Oh.
Straight up.
Yeah, he's one of those. He's one of those whites.
You're a wolf. He's a wolf. One of those whites.
Yeah, honestly, I'll take that. It is what it is.
It's not even worse. In your head all day, it's like,
Yeah, I love it. Cause that's literally like what my ADD brain, like that's literally my ADD brain, like every single second of the day. Like just random ass noises and like just like a beat going that like is like the tune of my life. I don't know. It's probably weird, but that's who I am. So it is what it is.
It's not your fault. It's drugs' fault.
Nah.
Do you have a favorite like EDM noise? Other go-tos?
There are go-tos, but
Can you
like
make
everything's
one?
different. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Yeah,
I couldn't like beatbox you. Yeah, womp womp. One is a big one is womp womp, like womp womp womp. Like that one's pretty dope.
Wait. One more time, because he was making.
Womp, 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 womp.
Whoa.
Womp womp wonky. Like it's just like I don't know. That's like an ad lib of the fucking shit.
No,
I don't know.
you're fine.
It's whack. Whatever.
No,
Nice, Andy.
It's you. We like you. You know, that's what you're into.
Yeah,
What do
it's-
you listen to, Caleb? Country.
He's got a whiskey jam hat on,
Oh,
so
yeah,
I got
country.
country music.
Caleb looks like he needs a cowboy hat and a 30 rack.
Yeah, a little bit of country, a little bit of rap.
I'm a little bit country.
I'm glad you led with
I'm a
country
little
because
bit
that was
rock and
the
roll.
valid one to start off with that hat on for sure.
Are you a
true.
Jelly Roll fan? Is Jelly Roll like rap country?
I like newer Joe. I don't like I don't like rap country, so no. So like,
Some rap country's awful.
I heard
It's
Zach
horrible.
Some of
Bryan's
it's
new
fucking
album is
terrible.
really good. I've heard that from a couple people. I'm gonna check that out.
I'm an avid Zach Bryan hater.
Really? Why?
I think he plays this persona, and it's just I could see right through the guy. I could see right through him.
Who is? Are you a Toby Keith guy?
No, I'm I'm a big Luke Combs guy.
Baby,
Luke
lock
Combs
them
is great.
doors and
Luke
turn
Combs is
the
great.
lights
Yeah.
down low.
That's Luke Combs?
No.
Oh, that's definitely not Luke Combs.
But like,
What's a
but
Luke
like-
Combs song?
Baby,
Beer never broke my heart.
Beer never broke my heart.
you never heard that one?
Long
That's a good
neck,
one. Yeah.
ice cold
That's a good
beer
one.
never broke my heart.
Sing it, fellas.
Down
That's a
in
sing it,
Reed's
fellas.
football team.
See, I like older shit.
Here to there.
I feel like newer country shit just pop.
I like I'm a Joe Diffie guy.
You give me a couple
Oh, that's
beers
old.
deep and I'll belt some country. But
Fellas.
Brad Paisley. It's my guy.
Good.
Yeah,
locked
I
in
love
me.
her.
Yeah, it's a great one.
I like
Not Post Malone's country, I guess.
Chicken
so.
fried.
Yeah.
Chicken fried is one of my
I have a
favorite
question for
songs
you
ever.
three.
God's Country.
That's a you thing.
That's a good song. That gets me fired up.
Dogs running.
That gets me fired up.
Sunrise, sitting back, drinking whiskey on
That was my
Muddy
walk-up
River
song.
side. Hell yeah.
That's your what?
Getting
That was my walk-up song.
baptized in holy water.
Yeah.
We play baseball?
Big country.
God's country. That's a banger.
Yeah, big
Who's more
country.
big country, Caleb or James?
Ooh. I don't know.
I don't know James.
I don't
I
know.
think James
James
has
so
hood tendencies. I don't know
Yeah,
if
James.
he's
He does, low key.
When I met James, he came out pretty hood.
Yeah, he's got hood tendencies. I don't know.
So I'm definitely on Caleb.
Dude, is that Italian Caleb?
Yes. I told you it's Italian Caleb. Bro, I swear to God.
You guys know Uncle.
Oh!
I forgot the pizza. It was raining.
Fucking tigers are busting my balls!
Go gig. I'm fat. You're right. I'm tired. Oh. Rookie of the year. Oh.
Oh shit.
You guys,
yeah.
that was not fun. You had to see the guy.
Yeah,
It was
see
really
the guy.
good.
I like, what's that song?
I spelled Keith wrong. Oh.
Rain makes corn or something. That song gets me going. Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby get a little frisky. The back rows are bogging up. My buddies pile up in my truck. We hunt our honeys down. We take them into town. Start washing all our worries down the drain. Rain is a good thing. Dude,
Are you a karaoke guy, Spenny?
Oh, I love karaoke.
Oh, come on, let's go.
We're getting
I
to it
can-
right now.
dude,
Dude,
Yeah.
karaoke bar could be
I've tried going to
electric.
karaoke. You're like, no.
When?
When we were chatting up with the ladies.
When? Oh, once?
No.
One opportunity?
No. There was multiple times.
When? Name another one.
When we
Give
were-
me dates and times.
Same fucking situation. Same bitches.
Give me dates and times.
Dates and times.
Yeah.
All right. November 23rd,
False.
2022.
I wasn't even born yet. No, I love karaoke.
What's your go-to?
I like doing Beautiful Girls.
Sean Kingston?
No,
All
probably-
over the world.
Yeah, Bruno Mars.
B.O.B..
And,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
B.O.B..
yeah.
I can tell Nick loves that.
Why did I think that was Sean Kingston?
Sean
It used to
Kingston.
be a bop.
That's a good one too. I'll do that. Your way to beauty.
Oh, that's what I thought that. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's fire, Spenny.
I'll do that
That's a
one
good
too.
I like doing country because people are confused by it.
Yeah, I'll do some
Yeah.
country.
Like,
I would
what
do
the
country.
fuck? What kind of?
I'll karaoke some EDM.
What
And why
was
does he know this song?
what was your persona that you put on when you had the straw hat? It was
I
last year.
remember.
Was it Daryl?
Oh, I
My name's
name it.
Daryl.
when you stole that fucking hat from 7-Eleven.
It must fit me well. She let me walk off the
Well,
store.
run out with it.
Yeah, that was hilarious. You guys heard of Uncle Cracker?
Yeah.
Dropped an album today.
Is he from here? Did he?
Dropped an
Yeah,
album today?
I'm going to see him end of August. Up
It's
north.
weird that you know that. Is he
What's the
so big?
biggest
And it's
Uncle
not
Huh?
Cracker?
Uncle Cracker?
Yeah.
Follow me.
Oh, yeah,
Everything
yeah.
is all
I'm saying though,
right.
is he still big enough to where he can like?
Relatively, I
Dude,
think.
that's a banger.
He's
That is
playing-
a fucking
Yeah.
banger.
He's
You know
playing
who
this.
else from Michigan dropped the album today?
Come with me
Oh, yeah.
and I can
Eminem.
guarantee
Yeah.
I'm sick of him.
I wasn't a huge fan of that.
Because
'Cause-
like me.
The reason I wasn't a fan of it is because he said it was going to be like Slim Shady, and it wasn't Slim Shady. It was
wasn't.
Eminem.
Was that Slim Shady he can get these days?
Anytime I hear Eminem
Yeah.
now, I just hear, I can swallow up, bottle up, alcohol and up, feel like God's love. That's all I hear now.
No, this album is actually good. It's his best.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
In 10 years.
What?
It's his best album in 10 years.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. The
No,
Marshall
that's-
Mathers LP2 was the last Eminem album I
He
liked.
hopped on the track with Jid, who we all
Jid
love
snapped.
and respect in the show. Oh yeah, Jid always snaps.
Yeah.
He's never
And
done
it-
not snap. But I was nervous because
Yeah.
M ain't been M, but he held his own.
His after
thing.
after that like Jason Todd bar, and then the rest of his verse was cold. His for the first it was
No, it was all good.
It was
you're no. There's no way you have two future albums in your fucking.
dude. It's different
I'm
type
all
of rap.
timeless.
You can like different types of rap.
No.
I don't want to hear Eminem yell lyrics at me every fucking day. Like it gets annoying after a while.
Because you can't keep up.
You can like different types of rap.
Got too much CTE in here.
No, I like lyrical rap a lot, and I also like vibe rap.
Well, he's better than Future. I'll tell you that.
I don't think so.
Guilty Conscience 2. Fire.
Yeah, it was good.
I liked it.
I didn't finish the whole album just because I kept going back and listening to Jid.
Yeah, because you couldn't.
No, that's not because I couldn't.
Should I
Oh, man, I
listen to the
job.
album? I have not listened to it yet. Do I invest my time?
Nah.
No.
No.
I mean, I don't know. Did you like Eminem before?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Did you like new
What
Eminem?
was your What was your favorite?
New
Eminem?
Eminem is awful, like objectively bad.
Yeah. This version of him though was good.
I'd say New
with
Eminem
you.
was probably a high 7, maybe a little lower.
Oof.
Definitely lower.
That's high.
I like the whole Cinderella Man, like all those albums.
Yeah,
Like,
that
those were pretty good.
recovery.
So
Yeah.
Recovery is a good album.
Yep.
Marshall Mathers LP2 is a good album.
Spacebound rocket ship.
Other than that,
Spacebound
Yeah.
rocket ship and your heart's the moon.
and I need it without you,
Hell yeah.
without you. Yeah, those are good. Like the Recovery, I like that album a lot. I like Marshall Mathers LP2 a lot, but any of his other new album is just bad, like objectively bad.
Chris is gonna be furious. We're talking about this right now without him.
Yeah,
That's what he gets.
That's his fault.
Yeah.
I'm sure some
I was gonna
Pistons
tell you
news
the
is
cool
gonna
on him
break.
being so harsh in the chat because you know he don't have a backbone. Just tell his boss he has to go at a certain time.
Yeah, he said I was on the phone. You can't drive and talk on the phone, dude. Like what?
He said he had like present shit. I don't know.
He
was talking
he
to the
doesn't even do
CEO.
anything. He doesn't get to present anything.
I don't know.
Chris, what have you been doing this week? You know. All right, sounds good, bud.
Also, shout out Dabber. Sorry for blocking you in the chat. That was a total accident.
That was Cloud.
Yeah,
yeah.
that was funny.
Spenmo was like, dude, why'd you block that? I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
You're
so,
probably the one
my
that blocked
fault on
Brandon Dogs then too.
Could
I
possibly
unblocked
be.
Brandon Dogs.
Shout out Brandon Dogs.
I did. I went in the archives and I unblocked Brandon Dogs and Lorena Rios. That took some.
Oh.
It wasn't even me that blocked her, but
Oh, it was D-Mac, wasn't it?
somebody. I don't know. Yeah.
D-Mac's quick with that motherfucker.
Yeah.
If you,
Oh yeah, D-Mac.
he don't care.
D-Mac will get you.
it's kind of hard to unblock people though,
But I unblocked Lorena Rios
because Cats has so many fucking accounts.
which I think was big of me. I fucking hate that bitch.
Who blocked it?
I don't know. It wasn't me. That's terrible. But yeah, there's like
My
500
girl alone.
Brandon Katz accounts. in there.
Yeah.
It's a graveyard of Brandon Katz accounts. It's
Yeah,
so funny.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
the crazy part.
that's why it
It's
took me
hard
like
to
2
unblock-
scrolls
yeah.
to find Brandon Dogs. It's like cats.
Yeah.
But I got him.
Good on you. Did you download any of those videos, Justin? No big deal if you didn't.
No, I can't lie. I have not.
You're good. You're good.
I can get that going though.
I guess we'll get to this one. I mean, 2 minutes ago, the Jaylen Brown stuff. It's been happening all week, but he got snubbed from Team USA. Even after Kawhi Leonard pulls out, it was a wing. You think you'd replace a wing with another wing?
They did.
For Derek F. and White,
Yeah,
there's
White's more of a
in
guard.
what world is the NBA champion MVP
Replaced with a first team All NBA defender.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
In
exactly
what
what
world?
happened.
He's like the 4th best guy on his team.
He's the best defensive player on the team, one of the 5 best defensive players in the NBA, and that's why you put him in there.
At
He's
his
the best player on the Celtics team?
disrespect to Jaylen Brown.
Yeah,
to
it's
not be
either
on the
him or
team.
Drew Holiday. But he was a first team All NBA defensive player, so he's one of the 5 best defensive players in the NBA.
Was he really this year?
Yeah, as he should be, because he was in lockdown. Like Derek White is a clamp defender.
Oh, he's team 2.
Oh, second team.
But still,
one of the 10 best defenders in the NBA.
No, I thought that was fucking trash. He's not better than Jaylen Brown.
Yeah. No, Jaylen Brown should have made the team for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, Jaylen Brown should have made the team. But
So,
people acting like Derek White's like a bum is what gets me. Like, is an extremely valuable skill set that the USA team needs.
Yeah, I guess like when you're replacing Kawhi though, I feel like you want a guy similar to Kawhi.
Oh, it's because Brown trashed Nike is what everybody's saying.
Oh,
That's what's going around.
Wow.
That makes sense. You can't fucking
I thought he wore Nikes.
can't do that. Not anymore.
Well,
Obviously.
Who else isn't on the
like
team?
at Nike or say some shit on Nike on Twitter like I'm not scared of your resources. Whatever that
No,
means.
Who else isn't
I'm
on the
not getting
team?
Sources. He's talking about
Kyrie's deal
someone
when
said
it got
something about
taken
Nike.
away from him. He backed Kyrie when Kyrie's deal got taken away from him allegedly. That's what I heard.
Jaylen Brown. Oh, he did. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
And I mean Kyrie's not on the team either.
I caught COVID and started to question Kyrie.
Well, I think Kyrie at one point he's gonna play for Australia. He was like born there.
Yeah, he was born in Australia.
I don't know. But we are ready to go to break. We get back. We talk a little bit more of that, but not before I tell you guys about Mark
White.
White. Because right now, if you visit markwhitesells.com, you get you right. And you can purchase your home and possibly save up to $5,000
Get you off.
on your closing costs. If you don't hit the site, you call them directly at 248-290-8242. That's 248-290-8242. So whatever waits, we'll be right back.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year. Motor Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Drive into summer and drive into savings during Feldman Chevrolet's biggest Memorial Day sale ever. We're stocked with new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, all priced to move. Like this 2024 Silverado for only $217 a month, or this 2024 Equinox for as low as $199 a month. Find your freedom in a Feldman at the Memorial Day sale going on now at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's.
Just to get the heated steering wheel, I also had the spring for the bigger rims.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Those upgrades will cost you an arm and a leg every time.
Hey, new car crew, how'd it go this weekend? I got a great deal on mine.
How?
I went to Randy Wise, not those other guys. They got me in a great new ride, and they didn't break my budget. Hey, could you pass me the sugar?
How?
Never mind.
He made the wise choice.
Yep.
Make the wise choice at randywisechevy.com.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join Dr. Pierce every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays during Ermanni and Edwards, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that DMAG trusts. Dr. Jeff Pierce is here to keep you in the game and performing at your best. For more information, visit MichiganSportsAndSpine.com or call 248-426-9944.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm easy, joined by Spencer Raxter. No young Chris. We got Justin, a.k.a. Juice, in the building, filling in. Chris still not here.
No.
Whoa. How far is your
loser?
We got Mario in the building.
Let's go.
We got American Caleb. We got Italian Caleb in the building earlier.
Let's go.
Oh, go to get the pizza.
Hey, young dogs, stay hungry out here. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Shout out Korean Jesus filling in.
Shout out.
We got a couple.
Hey, you like your headphones, Spenny?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're nice. Thank you.
That is. I'll take it.
No, he gave you. You got them for me.
No way.
Yeah. Because I always ask him for his headphones. So
yeah. I was on that trend for a minute.
Pair
yeah, I mean, I saw him for $5 at the gas station this morning, and I was like, you know what? Spenny's such a dog. I'm going to hook him up. So.
Appreciate you. Yeah, because, we have no working headphones in the studio. Except for those. And you shouldn't wear those. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, you should because they're the only ones there, but you shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
There should be a headset in here that works.
Nah, I feel you. You know what? I got enough for you guys to talk baseball.
Yeah.
Big game tonight. Scooble on the tip.
Scooble Day.
Scooble Day.
Scooble versus Ohtani.
Versus the Dodgers.
Come on.
I saw Ohtani pitch in Detroit a couple years ago.
Were you there?
The last Tigers game I went to was when Shohei pitched in Detroit. He was still on the Angels. It was me, my brothers, and we brought my dad. It was for my dad's birthday, and fucking Riley Green took him deep for a 2-run shot.
Yeah.
Like the third inning. It was awesome.
I could be wrong. Didn't he hit 2 homers? He pitched.
That was last year.
That was last year he did that?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
that
was
is
insane.
that's crazy.
And fucking insane.
I don't think
so good.
if he does it for, it's so crazy that he would have probably got that money that he got if he didn't pitch.
Yeah.
Like he would make $55 million.
If he was just a right fielder.
Yeah, if
he would make that much still.
Unbelievable. I'm hoping he can come back and still be really dominant on the mound. That'd be sick.
Did he have a shutout and then in the game 2 had the 2 homers?
Yeah, I think he had a shutout and then 2 homers. I think that's what it was. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, like 10 plus Ks if I'm not mistaken.
Insane. Yeah.
Speaking of shutout, I know this isn't Tigers related. I guess we can talk about it, but Paul Skeens was named the NL starter. He is.
They announced the AL?
I don't think they announced the AL
You know
yet.
it's going to be.
It better be Scoop. I think they're waiting for today.
For Skeens?
For Scooble to go fucking 7 shutout innings with 10 Ks, and then they'll be like, all right, he's the AL starter.
That's a bold call, and I love it.
I don't know. But Skeens was named the NL starter, and he is only the second pitcher in MLB history to have 2 outings of 7+ shutout innings with 11 strikeouts or more. And the other pitcher to do that is Nolan fucking Ryan. Like, is this guy?
Dog.
Is this guy him? Like, and he's banging Livy Dunn.
Yeah.
He lives the perfect life.
Yeah, honestly.
Absolute legend. I think the top 5 in this draft, the way it was built up, when you think about Max Clark, Wyatt Langford, Dylan Cruz, Paul Skeens, and God, the Minnesota Twins, Walker Jenkins.
Mm-hmm.
These are going to be 5 future All-Stars. Like, this is going to be well-renounced as one of the best MLB drafts ever. And the Pirates didn't screw it up.
Yeah.
At number 1, they went with the best pitching prospect I've seen since Strasburg.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute legend. He's killing big league hitting already. NL starter, well-deserved.
Yeah, he is the definition of a can't miss prospect. Like, when they took him, it was like, I mean, this guy's going to be one of the better pitchers in the MLB immediately. Yeah. I mean, he like invented his own pitch. They call it a splinker.
Yeah.
It's a sinker and a splitter combined. And he throws it 95 miles an hour, and it has like 10 inches of run, and he tunnels that with his fastball.
Yeah.
He is absolutely unhittable. What does he have? I think, what did you say, Spenny? What does he have? A 1.9 ERA?
Yeah.
That he is dominating Major League hitting right now. Like, there's nothing hitters can do.
Yeah, it's pretty insane to see this kid go out. It's really, you think of guys that did this, it's like Strasburg. I really can't think of anybody else in our lifetime that went this fast to being the best pitcher in baseball. Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember Jacob Turner when he came up for the Tigers? Yeah. Everybody's like, this guy, he's the next, JV, he's going to be the number 2, and then he just kind of ended up sucking.
Yeah.
I think we traded him for a dog.
We traded him to Miami. I forgot who we got, though.
Was it Miggy? Was he
No.
That was
no. Jacob
maybe
Turner.
He was. I feel like we got a really good player in return for Jacob Turner. I think he started like twice on the big league team. Didn't do well, but he was a top prospect, and then we shipped him out for a top guy.
Oh, Omar Infante and Anibal Sanchez.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good deal right there.
Yeah, dude.
Good call on Miami, Caleb.
Thank you.
Skeens is 6-0, by the way, as well.
6-0,
with a
yeah.
.92 whip.
0.92.
Oh
and that's like something when you look at Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's actually fucking crazy.
Pittsburgh should 100. I think Jared Jones just got hurt, but Pittsburgh should 100% be buying, because when you can play, I think Passon said this. If you could throw out Skeens, Jared Jones, and Mitch Keller, like, you're gonna win a playoff series if you can get there.
Ryan asked us in the back. He was like, if you could start a MLB team right now, would you take Skeens or Gunnar Henderson? And I said Skeens, because you can get to the playoffs without a Gunnar Henderson, but in the playoffs, having a guy like Skeens who you can put on the tip twice in a playoff series, that's 2 guaranteed wins.
And that's kind of where we are with Skubal right now, honestly. If this team could hit, like, that's why, like, it's just so disappointing that we went through the offensive woes that we have been. It's nice to see him wake up finally, but because if you get to that wild card game, nobody wants to see Skubal. Just like nobody would want to see Skeens. And I think Skubal and Skeens are on a pretty similar level, but honestly, the way Skeens is pitching, he might be the best pitcher.
He is the best pitcher in baseball. Like, I love Tariq Skubal, but Paul Skeens is the best pitcher in baseball.
0.92 whip is insane.
Yeah, the guy's a freak. He's going to win MVP his first year.
Wait, did you say 0.29?
0.92.
Oh, I was going to say, holy shit.
It's under 1 walk or hit per inning pitch. Like, it doesn't make sense, dude.
Yeah, and it's not even like when you look at a guy like Seth Lugo, who's 35 years old. Was it the Jalen Brunson stuff?
Yeah.
Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah,
but that shit's dope, dude.
Yeah. But when you look at a guy like Seth Lugo, like, he's 35 years old, like, he has like the numbers and he's an all-star. But like, Skubal not only has these unbelievable numbers, but when like you watch him throw, it's crazy.
Wait, no, new Woj bomb. Free agent guard Jamal Cain has agreed on a 2-way deal with the New Orleans Pelicans.
Hey,
that's huge. No, that's huge. That's huge. I don't know who that guy is.
Neither do I. But the Woj bomb that everybody was saying is Jalen Brunson's contract. It says in a largely unprecedented financial concession to give roster flexibility to a contender, New York Knicks star Jalen Brunson has agreed to a 4-year, $156 million extension. His agent, Sam Rose of CEA, tells ESPN, 113 less guaranteed than what he's eligible to receive. So dude left $113 million on the table to win a chip.
Ooh. They got a culture going there right now. We talked about culture yesterday. There's a culture in New York that, I mean, all those Villanova guys, they love playing with each other, and Jalen Brunson, I mean, he left a lot of money on the table to so they can compete and go for a championship.
That's a lot of money to never win a
He
championship.
took a 4-year, $156 million extension over a 5-year, $269 million extension.
It's a lot of money just to lose a win.
But you
That's
know
crazy.
what? He'll make it all back in New York.
Yeah.
If he wins a championship in New York, the endorsement deals, hell, that man won't have to pay for Uber, groceries, nothing for the rest of his life if he wins in New York. So
I'm a big, just like anti-New York everything. I hate like every New York team.
But you love Boston.
That was a
I don't
move.
understand that.
I don't love Boston. Don't love Boston at all.
Big fan of Boston.
I just fucking hate New York.
Big Celtics guy.
But if I kind of makes me, I gotta respect them. I've been a fan of guys like Chris Paul, LeBron James. It feels like my whole life, and like those two guys. Obviously not LeBron, but Chris Paul specifically in certain situations could have taken less money to win that championship that he says he wants so bad, and it's like he never did. It's an example of a guy who actually did it.
Yeah.
It rarely ever happens in the NBA.
That's awesome. I love that.
113 million. That's a fuck. God damn.
It's a lot of money. Shout out to Jalen Brunson for being a dog, taking less money so you can re-sign OG Anunoby, so you can trade for Mikal Bridges, so you can keep those guys on the roster. I love it.
It's a lot of money to lose just to lose to Jay Navi and Kate Cunningham. Am I right, boys?
Asar Thompson, 40% from 3.
Fontecchio. Not allowing them boys past, second round?
What?
Put them in jail. Detroit Pistons. He just lost out $100+ million just to lose the Pistons in the playoffs.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that would be awesome. I'd love for that to happen, but...
Count that baby in a foul.
Speaking of needs to
He's
retire.
so rich. That's the point to you. You're so rich at that point. Like, could
I
you
love
be
it,
sad
but,
if you
dude,
didn't
it's time
make
to
it?
hang him up.
Huh?
Like
George Blaha,
Spartan
yeah.
Dog, absolute legend, voice of my childhood.
Do you listen to him call the state games?
Yeah, sometimes if I'm in the car,
How's
I
he do on the football?
Not great. Dude, I love him. That's my guy. Like, like I said, Spartan Dog.
Where did Blaha come from?
He said, "Count that baby in a foul."
Oh.
It's time for him to.
Shout out Special K.
Time
Joined
for
the
him to
Woo
hang it
crew
up.
the other day.
Get my guy Neil in there.
That'd be sick.
It's gonna happen. Goris likes him.
When it does, you think he's got the hookup on some ticks?
I told him if he needs to hook up on a program producer,
Hey, yo.
Was it be Neil and Johnny Kane?
Neil and Special K.
He got so unhappy there.
Why'd you do? Yeah, why'd you?
Can't see him win.
What? I didn't say anything.
That's Easy's number one op.
The face said it all.
I didn't say shit.
Neil's Easy's number
I
one
literally
op.
was checking the time. It's time to go to break.
Picture's worth 1,000
Damn,
words.
make it seem like I was.
Tell us about the morning show, dude.
It's 10:30. I told her the time. When you wake up, make sure you wake it up with Woodward. It's the best morning show in America and definitely in the city of Detroit. If you are waking up and you are not immediately putting on Wake Up Woodward, what are you doing? Make sure you check it out 8 to 10 a.m. live on Woodward Sports.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
So just to get the heated steering wheel, I also had the spring for the bigger rims.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Those upgrades will cost you an arm and a leg every time.
Hey, new car crew, how'd it go this weekend? I got a great deal on mine.
How?
I went to Randy Wise, not those other guys. They got me in a great new ride, and they didn't break my budget. Hey, could you pass me the sugar?
How?
Never mind.
He made the wise choice.
Yep.
Make the wise choice at randywisechevy.com.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Yo, let me just say, I love Planet Fitness.
Trying out Planet Fitness and dang, they got lots of equipment.
Not me getting a Planet Fitness membership just for the 24-hour perk.
Listen, the PF Black Card is worth every penny for this hydro massage. I'm a new man.
Did y'all know that the PF app has workouts you can do at home? Cheapest therapy I can find is Planet Fitness.
All the benefits, all for less. Planet Fitness, big fitness energy for all.
Since 1996, Feldman Automotive has been driven to provide a fast, convenient, and first-class car buying experience called the Feldman Advantage. With 18 locations, there's a Feldman dealership in your backyard. Visit feldmanauto.com to find the location nearest you. And catch Woodward Sports Network live from Feldman Chevrolet of Novi every other Monday. Feldman Chevrolet, Detroit's #1 Chevy dealer.
Check it out.
Rip.
Yeah. Wow.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
Old Scotty B.
Scotty Betts. Hey, shout out to Chris Beers. He taught me how to bet basketball.
Dude, Beer Man was the GOAT. So is Scotty. Love those guys, man.
For sure. Scotty,
those are great dudes.
Scotty Lee at baseball.
Yeah. Scott G. Rising and Chris Beerman. Those are my guys, man.
The best part about Betts was when he would just like talk to himself like before he got on.
Yeah.
That was the best
Be
part.
like,
of
hey,
the show.
Spenny, how you doing today, man?
Yeah.
Dude, I love those guys, man.
Yeah.
Those guys are awesome.
Shout out.
Those are the OGs.
All right. Do we let Chris do his thing, or do we punish him for being late?
We're good to roll on the tight ends if we want to.
Yo.
Love a good tight end, you know?
Love a tight end.
I do love a good tight end. All right. Chat, you guys decide. Nick or Chris?
Yeah.
Who's getting this next segment?
Nick or Chris?
Who's keeping their job?
Comment in the chat, Nick or Chris, and then we'll have them fight to the death.
I like my odds there.
I like mine too.
I do too. I got money on Nick.
Chris definitely has the length on me. That's for sure.
We've seen you in a similar situation before. You held your own.
Yeah.
Throwing up haymakers.
Honestly, yeah,
Chris?
I'd give Chris more of a chance if I didn't see Nick fucking scrapping like a
Only
mother.
thing we know of Chris is him backing out.
Listen, I'm not a fighter. I've never been in a fight, so who knows? I could be like Kendrick. I could one time get in a beef, and that's all I need to show you. I'm certified boogeyman. That
Chris,
could be
I would
it.
never fight my fellow
I would never
partner,
consider
brother.
you a boogeyman.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
a booger
I
man,
don't
maybe. Different kind of boogie, yeah.
Chris, Booth Boys for life, never fighting.
Appreciate that, Nick. That was funny.
With Buzz for life.
All right. We have
Neither.
2 Nicks, 1 Chris,
Chris got length, question mark.
and we got another Nick. It sounds like
Nick, Nickelodeon.
Chris, did you see the
When did they
thing
get
I
rid
put
of
in Slack?
Yeah, I grabbed it already.
All right, sounds good.
All
Boys
right.
ready to rock?
Without further ado.
Did you see Cartoon Network shut down?
What?
Yeah, it did like a month ago, right?
What?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. There's no more.
With the
Cartoon Network.
with the do. Yeah, Cartoon Network shut down. Like they're done. They're done.
It doesn't include Adult Swim though, right?
Streaming services are the death of our childhood. I used to watch Cartoon Network all the fucking time, dude. Billy and Mandy, Ed, and Eddie.
I remember Courage the Cowardly Dog was my
Courage
shit.
the Cowardly Dog was a great show.
That shit freaked me out. That was like doing
Courage the
shrooms
Cowardly
without
Dog
doing
was scary,
shrooms.
man.
It was.
Return the slab. Return the
Got
slab.
the creepy ass grandma
Return
and
the
grandpa.
slab. Yeah.
They were,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were creepy.
Courage the Cowardly Dog was a scary show.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie was goated though.
You
Ed,
guys,
and Eddie was the best.
you guys know what else is scary? Sam Laporta in year 2.
That is scary.
All pro rookie tight end.
Yes, sir.
Tight end rankings came out today, fellas.
All right.
Where predictions? Have you guys seen it?
No.
All right, we're gonna go around the room. Predictions on where do you guys think Sam Laporta ended up in the top 10?
4.
4.
3.
I was gonna say something different.
4.
Caleb?
What was the question? I was clipping something.
100%. Sam Laporta, top 10. Where do you think he ended up?
I know the answer, so I'm not going to
Okay.
answer.
Chris,
All right,
did you guess?
fellas.
Yeah, I guessed. I guess 4.
He's a
So the way we've been going around it is, would you rather have a Detroit Lions player or a guy on this list? So I'm going to start this one off rip going into this season with TJ Hawkinson.
That was nasty.
TJ Hawkinson, would you rather have him or Laporta? Jesus Christ.
I'm going Laporta based off of injury. TJ Hawkinson obviously tore his ACL and his MCL last year. He didn't have surgery, I believe, until June, I think, is when he had his surgery. Or not June, I'm sorry. January is when he had his surgery. So he's still going to have some time recovering. I like TJ Hawkinson a lot. He did great for me in fantasy last year, but I'm gonna.
I've heard.
Laporta edges him out just a little bit.
And who told you to draft him?
It's true.
He did great for me too.
He was balling. He was like 25 points a week, dude.
Stupid. I'll put you this way.
Looks like you want to say something there, Easy.
Ski Mask Boy says Lincoln Navigator.
What?
You never know.
Yeah, I'll take a Lincoln Navigator. give me our boy Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta.
Attaboy.
He's a better blocker.
Hell yeah.
We've seen TJ Hawkinson in this scheme, just for half a season there, and it wasn't what Sam Laporta was in this scheme. And Sam Laporta did it as a rookie, so I think projects should be higher, and he just is better in this offense.
All the way around the room, fellas.
Yeah, I like Laporta's toughness and physicality. Right, and TJ Hawkinson is one of the better receiving tight ends in the league.
Yeah.
But I think just all around, I think Laporta's a better tight end.
I think maybe you could have an argument that Hawkinson may be a better receiving tight end, as you said. He's one of the best in the league.
Yeah, no, I would put him. I would say he's probably top 2 receiving tight ends in the league.
For
receiving,
sure.
but all around, I'm not putting.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think Sam Laporta's yards after the catch, it's unmatched. Like you're talking Travis Kelce level stuff when it comes to yards after the catch. I'm taking Laporta over Hawkinson. Another guy that's on this list that people like to talk about, this is where the comparisons get close, is a guy in Mark Andrews. Are you guys taking Mark Andrews this season over Sam Laporta?
No, I'm not. I'm taking Sam Laporta. Mark Andrews has been battered and bruised the past couple years. And even if they were both healthy, I'd probably still take Sam Laporta. Okay, Mark Andrews is a great tight end, but he is kind of forced to be that guy in that offense because you don't really have any other pass catchers. I don't know if Mark Andrews is the best tight end on his team, let alone better than Sam Laporta.
I don't think that's crazy.
Are we talking fully healthy? Like
yes.
Yes.
I don't know. Mark Andrews is really, really good, but Laporta just has so much potential. I'm probably going to go Laporta.
Give me Laporta.
Chris?
Yeah. Stick with the whole team. Yeah.
All right, it's going to get more and more interesting here, fellas. George Kittle.
George Kittle.
Or Sam Laporta.
Got to take George Kittle.
Yeah, George
Got to take the old head. He's big. He's big unk to all these Iowa tight ends. It's close. I'll say that. But George Kittle was first team All-Pro last year for a reason. The dude is a dog. He's a better blocker than Sam
best
Laporta.
Blocking tight end in the league.
Yeah, he puts people on the ground. We saw him pancake Aiden Hutchinson one-on-one. Like this guy, George Kittle's a problem. I'll take him over Laporta.
Put in perspective, Laporta's 21 more receptions than George Kittle, but George Kittle 200 more yards. So he's just a dog. Pound for pound, give me George Kittle.
Is Shaquille Oatmeal says, I mean, you could argue the same for Laporta at Spenny. No, you couldn't. If you're saying
for what
best tight end on his team, no, that's not arguable at all.
What are you talking about?
Because when I said Mark Andrews might not be the best tight end on his own team,
there's no way as to what. There's not.
They can't be about that.
Yeah, no, you gotta be talking about something else.
Everybody in the room?
Yeah, either way, yeah. Kittle 200 more yards, 20 less receptions, 21 less receptions. He's a dog. Caleb?
Yeah, Kittle's an extension to the 49ers old line. So and he's a great receiver. He's like when you think of what you want a tight end to be, it's George Kittle. And
Bro, 3 touchdown performance on his birthday, then wear a fuck Dallas shirt.
Yeah, that's sick.
Legendary.
And you see him on. He's just a bro too.
Yeah.
Like you see him on receiver, he's sick.
Yeah, he's the best.
All right. I think I would go Kittle 2 right now, but I think Laporta's creeping up on that spot.
Okay.
And then the other big dog when it comes to the tight end room, Travis Kelce. Going into this season, would you rather have Travis Kelce or Sam Laporta?
Ooh. Into this season?
This season, not what they've done in the past, what they're going to do this year.
Samuel Laporta.
Damn.
That's aggressive.
It's not aggressive.
Like not aggressive enough.
Aging tight ends, they decline. They decline rapidly.
Yeah, think about it this way: what would Laporta be if he was in the Chiefs' spot? If he was in Kelsey's spot?
Yeah.
I mean, would he put up the same numbers as Kelce?
Yeah, I'm not trying to discount Kelce at all. He's got another a wherewithal for the game that's just undervalued in my mind. Like he is. Remember actually against the Detroit Lions and the Matty Patricia era. Fuck Matty Patricia.
Fuck that
but
guy.
he had the handoff. So Shady McCoy, I think.
Yeah, the little throwback. It was like a throwback.
Yeah, the tossback. That wasn't like planned.
It wasn't scripted.
Yeah, it wasn't scripted. Like that's just he's got the feel for the game for sure. But if going to this season, give me Laporta. I just think he just has a better skill set at this point. I love Kelsey though.
I think you saw it in the playoffs too, like especially towards the end of the playoffs. Like you saw him have good stretches, but not a like consistently good game. Like he had moments in those. So while he's still gonna be a second or third in production for tight ends, at the end of the day, I think he's someone who we've seen him kind of slip, and he's not gonna play a full game to the level that Sam Laporta will. So give me Sam Laporta in the slight edge.
I'm gonna go with Travis Kelce still. I think he needs to be dethroned.
This guy hates Sam Laporta.
It's the guy is a freak of nature. Like he had 2 games last year, one 9 catches, 124 yards, one 12 catches, 179 yards. Like the guy still has it. He still is him, and he still is him in that offense. So until I see him completely fall off a cliff, I'm not gonna take anybody over him.
Big surprise
would
here.
you take Kittle over him?
I don't know. Probably because of his blocking, but that's it. Receiving wise, no.
Big surprise here. I'm going with Sam Laporta. I really think that he is a small step behind Kittle, and that's it. I think he's right there with Kelsey entering his second season, and I believe if he was in that Kansas City Chiefs offense, you would have been looking at 1,200 yards at least last year, especially the way Mahomes finds him in space with Kelsey. And Kelsey does get that space, but yeah, I'm taking Laporta over Kelsey, a step below Kittle. But fellas, Sam Laporta comes in at number 4 on this list.
I got it right.
Behind Kelsey, Kittle, and Andrews gets that 3 spot.
Yeah, it says the Lions have spent 3 first-round picks on the tight end position since 2009, Brandon Pettigrew, Eric Ebron, and TJ Hawkinson. But it's a second-round pick who's poised to become the franchise's best selection of the position group. Laporta exploded onto the scene with 86 catches, the most ever by a rookie tight end, for 889 yards and 10 touchdowns. He's fucking awesome, a veteran NFC scout said. Everything looks super easy and natural to him. Great feet, great in the red zone.
Sharp running routes.
Strains every play, whether blocking or running routes. Plays the game the right way.
Sneaky athletic.
Yeah.
Type of guy you bring home to your mom.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we can get too aggressive.
Big
with it. I
Luke
think
Bryan fan.
4 makes sense. If you want to die on the hill that he's better than Mark Andrews, that'd be a hill I'd die on. But I'm not gonna freak out over it. I think that's pretty reasonable.
I'd put him at top 3, at least on this list. And like I said, I would actually put him at 2, right behind Kittle entering this season.
So the 3 over him, Kelsey, Kittle, and
Andrews. And coming in right behind him, former Detroit Lion,
TJ
Hawkinson gets that 5 spot, followed by, are you guys cool with Hawk being the 5th right there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone around the room?
Yeah. I have no issue with that.
Number 6 is Njoku.
Ooh, over Ingram.
7, Goddard.
Wow.
8,
boy.
Kincaid.
Tell me Dalton Schultz is in the top 10.
9, Evan Ingram.
10, Dalton Schultz.
No.
10, Dalton.
Let's go! That's my guy! Yeah, I fuck with Dalton Schultz.
Are you guys surprised Kincaid got the 8 spot, or you guys see like a really big...
Dude, I think Kincaid's going to be fantasy tight end number 1 or 2 this year.
I think he's definitely proven already in his rookie year what he can be potentially in the future, and I think he's going to be that number 1 target.
He's going to have like I'm talking 90 to 100 catches this year.
You know what I gave you guys last year? Hawkinson as like tight end 1. This is not a tight end 1 situation, but a sleeper if you miss out on Hawkins, some of the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
Luke Musgrave.
Yeah.
Late. If you missed out one of the premier guys.
Dalton
Talking
Schultz.
about Musgrave, I thought I was going to see him in the honorable mention list, but I didn't. And they got Ferguson, McBride, Fairmouth, Cole Kmet, and Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts, what a bust.
Old
honestly.
Kyle Pitts. Well, relax. He's going to be good this year.
He's a bust.
Kyle Pitts is going to have a good year.
He was drafted.
He was taken 4th overall.
Did you see the offenses and the quarterbacks he was working with? Like, it's not all on him.
He's a bust.
You can't say that he was a bust because his offensive scheme didn't throw the ball.
QBs. They threw the ball. And by the way, to tight end, that's like a friendly system for a guy. It's not going.
He had 1,000 yards his rookie year. Like the guy, I'm not calling him a bust. I think he's gonna have a big
as a 4th overall pick. He's not a bust.
I think he's gonna have a big year. I think he wasn't set up for success.
He's a bust.
I think he's a good. I think he's a good player.
But there's no way you call Trevor Lawrence a bum.
Trevor Lawrence is a bum.
Kyle Pitts is a fucking bum.
Kyle Pitts had a better year than Trevor Lawrence. Kyle Pitts' rookie year per capita was better than any year Trevor Lawrence ever had.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Trevor Lawrence also got a comeback playoff though. Boom.
So, yeah, against what's his name?
Kyle Pitts is a bust, bro. That's crazy.
Fellas,
I'm not ready to call him a bust just yet.
The five guys following Kyle Pitts: Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle,
What?
Bené
Jamar
Sewell,
Chase.
J.C. Horn, and Patrick Surtain.
Oh, the
I thought we were
draft
talking
picks.
Those are
tight
the,
ends,
yeah, those are the five guys following it.
Yeah.
Bust.
Yeah.
Listen, he may, he'll be good. He's not number 4 overall.
That's fair.
I don't think he'll ever live up to that billing.
He definitely, those picks behind him, that was a generational run.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that draft was insanely stacked.
Thank God for the Zach Wilson and Trey Lance hype, fellas.
That's why. That's
why we got Panay on our team.
Trey Lance bust.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson.
That's not even a question.
Bust.
Trey Lance is arguably the worst trade in the history of the NFL.
Zach Wilson, certified MILF hunter.
Yes.
I thought going elsewhere with that one. Anyway,
tell us about Sweets.
Tell you about Sweets. Did your 4th overall pick bust? You need some insurance? Call my guy Mark. That's Mark at SwissInsurance.com. Mark at SwissInsurance.com. Give him a call 313-530-1698. That's 313-530-1698.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Grab your celebrities and grab your golf clubs and head on down the Randy Wise Celebrity Golf Tour. All you got to do is scan the QR code above my noggin right there. Listen, how would you like to play on the course of the University of Michigan with the best University of Michigan wide receiver in University of Michigan history? All you got to do is scan the QR code above my head. It's the Randy Wise Automotive Team Celebrity Golf Tour. Where you at?
Tua.
Hawk.
Tua.
Hawk. Tua.
I feel like she fell off hard.
Did she?
No shit, dude.
Yeah, what else is she to
I mean, there was one move and she didn't make it.
OnlyFans.
That is true.
Could you?
I didn't say it.
She could still make it.
She
right?
could still make it, but she should have made it. If she would have made it
right
last
away.
week, she
Even-
would have made millions of dollars.
Even if she just tricked you, right? And she's like,
And it was just
OnlyFans.
bathing suit pics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do that, or fucking have a podcast where you're sitting there talking like a skank or something.
Well, that's what she's doing. I think she quit her job and everything. She's starting a podcast and doing social media.
Like, what is she gonna do on social media? Like, fucking.
Exactly that. We talked about it the other week, because I said she was annoying, and why would she quit her job after saying, I don't know, having one clip blow up? Like, it's crazy.
What'd she say, Caleb?
Not saying it.
What'd she say?
She said, "Hawk Tua," spit on that thing.
AJ.
What?
AJ
Oh, no.
Brown?
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say Tua, of course, and it come out of his mouth.
AJ Tua?
Hawk Tua. AJ Hawk.
Oh. Just say it. Fucking say it, Caleb. No.
All right, Chris, you lost fair and square. However,
We should give him a full segment though. We only got 7 minutes left.
Oh damn.
Yeah, we went over.
All right,
Did you guys talk about the Eminem album?
We
So
did.
how about this?
No, we didn't. Spencer just doesn't
we
want to
did.
talk about it.
Do you want to go NFL then NBA?
Yeah.
And no offense to you, Chris, we're just kind of already talking the NFL.
No.
I want to do the crazy sports headlines.
Take it.
You were late today.
It's true.
Key and Peele. What's that? What is that Key and Peele sketch where they're like, "No offense, brother. Offense taken."
Speaking of the Key and Peele's, we didn't download the
Oh,
videos.
the Obama thing.
Can you download it, please?
Yeah, I'll find it. Give me a second.
That was fucking.
That was insane.
Oh my god, that was wild, bro. What they say? Art imitates life, or life imitates art, whichever way it goes. It actually happened to the former president of the United States. Key and Peele have that famous skit where he's I don't know which one's Key and which one's Peele. Peel.
Key is the
Tall one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Keys. Yeah.
Keegan-Michael Key.
Yeah, that's right. Either way, so Peel, George
Michigan
Peel.
guy.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Southfield.
Yep.
He's walking around the room as President Obama, and he's dapping up all the brothers. Hey, you know,
He cocked back for the
Steph.
For the Steph one. Yeah, he said, "Hey!" Well, you know, Steph spent a lot of time in the White House during Obama's run.
That's actually a great point.
He's there almost every year.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal point. Yeah, and then when it comes to like the melanin deficient humans, he went back to the nice.
The handshake.
Yeah, here I got it right here. It doesn't look as good.
Take
3
the sound
cam.
off if you can.
Yeah, it doesn't look as good 3 cam. So I'll
Afternoon
overlay
my
you
octoroon.
guys. All right.
Which was that even mean? Is Octoroon?
Octoroon one. He goes 1/8 black. Afternoon my octoroon.
So here he is.
Yeah, he leaned into that Steph one for sure.
Anthony Davis. Yep. What up?
LeBron.
No, that's Bron. Yep. Anthony Davis. And then Mark Few.
Tuck it in there, dog. Tuck it in there, dog.
Eric Spoelstra.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah. Hey.
Dude, look how he keeps his hand down.
You know what's funny though? Because Spoelstra is like a little darker.
Yeah, he wasn't sure what to do.
Oh my god.
Spolstra's a spicy white for sure.
There's no way they didn't.
They had to like plan that. No.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah. How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
When he shakes the
Oh,
baby's
come
hand.
on,
Come on. The best one is when he shakes the baby's hand.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
If you watch back, I'll rewind it. That's what he did to the one guy.
Never forget about that. That's all that we got.
Yeah.
Did he play it? Rewind it.
Yeah. Let me find the video.
That's
and
all we
rewind it.
got.
Yeah.
You know this one by heart.
Oh, come on.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah.
Rewind it.
Wait.
Hold on, no, I want to let it get through. Then I'll rewind back to the part.
How you doing?
The Obama one's a
1/8 black. Afternoon my octoroon.
Tuck it in there, dog.
I'm in there. Get in there, dog. I'm in there.
Yeah, back to Obama.
All right, so let's go back to Obama
Oh,
here.
the baby part was coming up.
We don't care.
That's the best part.
So look, yeah, right here.
What do you mean?
Right here, watch.
Mark
The
Few?
one guy tries to dap him, and he keeps his arm down.
I'm in there.
See it?
Steve Kerr.
Yeah.
Oh, cut.
Go to the baby. Fast
Chris
forward to the
is
baby.
All right, fast forward to the
Chris
baby.
just gaslighted all of us.
There you go.
And
Chris wrong again.
So the black baby.
What do you thought? He shook the baby's hand? Oh, this baby.
Oh.
Yeah, so essentially, life imitating art when it comes to Barack Obama.
Yeah,
dapping up
that's
everyone
good
he
stuff,
gets on the
man.
team.
That was honestly the best.
We got a couple more minutes to kill. Nick, I'm kind of curious. Predicting crazy future Detroit sports headlines. Mine's crazy. I know people are gonna hate it. I want to hear yours. I'm curious.
I got 2 of them. Are we breaking it down?
I
right
got
now?
one.
Oh,
I'll start with the first one. We don't really get to talk too much about this specific sport, but
DCFC
orgy season.
What?
Orgy season.
Oh.
Proves to be a dynamic runner and an accurate quarterback, and that's all that matters. Take care of the football. He's going to be in contention for one of the best quarterbacks in the Big Ten.
Crazy.
I just thought
is that crazy?
No, I just thought of 2 good ones.
Well, people say he can't throw the ball, so it is
because he's black. They're racist.
exactly.
No, he can't throw the ball. Well, I got 2 of them
there.
that I just thought since he brought up orgy season,
Hell yeah.
Izzo Sweet. Tom Izzo, Nets' 2nd national championship.
Whoa!
Okay, you're just come on.
And then
Sell it. No, sell it.
what?
Sell it.
Tom Izzo wins his 2nd national championship and then retires.
Are you just
Sold.
saying that? Or you believe it?
It's a headline. What the fuck? What do you mean? Am I just saying
I'm just
it?
saying, like you gotta sell it. I don't make a connection. I guess that's what I was thinking.
Tom Izzo wins his 2nd. I don't know what else am I supposed
That
to
just
say.
sounds crazy. I don't know.
Sounds crazy.
after
that he-
winning the Final Four.
Yeah. After going undefeated in the national or in the NCAA tournament.
Explanation there. I don't know. I mean,
What other explanation could there be? He wins the national championship.
Are they good enough to win the national championship? I don't think they're
I'm not
national
saying right
championship
now.
favorite. That's what I'm saying. Like
You
like,
said future
who do they
headlines.
got? Who do they got that's doing things that help win a championship?
You said future headlines.
I know. You gotta explain them a little bit.
What else do I explain?
We played this game before. Why are you acting like this is brand new?
Because you said future crazy Detroit
And
sports.
last time we did it, and they were like, yeah, because this was going to happen.
Yeah, because he's a fantastic coach, and he's won one before, so he's going to win another one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know you're a Michigan fan, so you don't want to hear it, but it's all right. Next one.
Fan, but I'm definitely
ASB on
some
top.
hate towards some Michigan State guys.
ASB on top. Amon-Ra St. Brown breaks all-time reception record. Amon-Ra St. Brown, by the end of his career, has more catches than Jerry Rice.
Damn, son, where'd you find that?
Congratulations, you just got Amon-Ra St. Clown.
I don't want to do that.
All right, I like that one.
I don't like that.
He's baseless.
They're fucking headlines. I'm putting headlines out there. What are yours? Give me one. Mr. Tough Guy. No, you don't have any. That's why you're trying to break everybody's down. You're trying to break me down.
Headlines.
That's literally the fucking topic. You trying to break me down? You want to hear it? Give me a headline.
I'm waiting. Listen.
Yeah, he doesn't have it.
I think Caleb's gonna like this one. You guys ready?
Yes.
Polar Bear Express. Pete Alonso coming to Detroit on a massive year deal where we can stop talking about Chris.
You want to talk about crazy?
Yeah,
Chris Illich paying for someone is way more crazy.
I'm
Sell
trying
that.
to talk it into existence, fellas. Polar Bear Express, Pete Alonso's your first baseman of the future, hitting 40 bombs a year for this team.
I got one.
Next to Cole Keith.
I got one.
Future looks iffy.
Just as eyes are planned. Red Wings bring home the Stanley fucking Cup. Just as eyes are planned.
All right, let's go.
Dude, these are good fucking headlines.
Let's go to break.
Predicting crazy future Detroit sports headlines.
Monty Williams returns.
What's yours?
Yeah.
What's yours?
Monty Williams returns.
Okay. Yeah.
Detroit Lions, 10th Super Bowl in a row.
That's
Dan Gamble.
Those are
Sell it to me.
Those
Sell
are
it to
equally as crazy as what I
Sell the
said.
team. I don't have to. It's a headline. That's all.
Those are equally as crazy as what I said.
No, the whole segment is like explain your headline. Put some bases behind.
What other? How else do I? They win the Stanley Cup. The eyes are planned achieves its glory.
Let's go to break.
I don't know how else am I supposed to. Do you want me to break it down for you? When you win enough games in the playoffs,
you gotta sell the headline.
That the headline is them winning the Stanley Cup. What else do I have to sell?
I'm not having this is going nowhere. I'm talking to a wall right now.
Yeah,
Let's talk about Les Stanford.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I've told you.
Les
5 million
Stanford.
fucking times.
Sell the headline.
What happens when you run a great business for more than 50 years? You expand and offer more products to more people. That's exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC. The same great service the customers have come to know and trust on Woodward Avenue, just south of 9 Mile. Check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today and find the brand you want at lesstanford.com. Les Stanford, together, let's ride.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around, who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola? Really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supplies has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody!
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Soroki's Crispy Chicken and Pizza is taking over Michigan. Locations are popping up all over Metro Detroit, known for their quality hand-battered, hand-breaded chicken tenders, delicious chicken sandwiches, New York-style pizza. They just opened one in Madison Heights. To find a Soroki's near you, go to Sorokis.com. Soroki's, now that's crispy.
Soroki's! I had Soroki's today. It was phenomenal.
Shout out.
Boys, I have a confession to make.
What's up?
I've had KFC, the chicken sandwich, now 5 times this week for lunch.
Dude,
wow. Spicy chicken. I just found out the online deal. It's not as good as Soroki's, though. Check it out. It's $3.70 on online when you order.
Damn.
It's 50% off. And
Flannel
they
got 2
are
pieces of
fat.
pizza for $2 at Speedway today.
That's gross.
Sure, it was pretty greasy.
Gross. It's a great fucking deal.
Yeah. Cartel arrested.
What you just didn't have any, so all you can do is
did.
talk.
I just
What
said,
are they?
I thought we were gonna explain some of them.
What's yours?
Mine was a Fonte Melifonwu. I thought Detroit Lions franchise tag and Fonte Melifonwu.
That's the headline?
That was,
Fonte
that was
Melifonwu?
gonna go into it and discuss it as we did the last time we had that segment.
If he got the stiffy,
What's
the
that,
headline?
but it didn't really match. That was it. Yeah, the whole thing was explained. The headline. Like,
What was the
there's
headline,
something
though?
behind it. It's Fonte Melifonwu. Fonte Melifonwu getting a franchise tag. That's
a weak
I was have a
headline.
whole explanation about it. We have a whole conversation. But
I got one more.
All right.
All roads lead through Detroit. It comes back after they said it before, and the Lions turn it around, and they don't lose in the playoffs at Ford Field.
I like that.
How about bye-bye boys? Detroit Lions get their revenge on the Dallas Cowboys this year, end up beating them, and fuck their wives. Fuck the Cowboys, dude.
Cowboy gang.
Let me hit that.
Ram Ranch.
Line them up.
Ram Ranch. 13 naked Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
All right. Keeping it NFL? Or what? You kind of broke it there.
Keep NFL before we go to NBA.
We got the coach list. Did you guys see that?
Doesn't matter if you have one
I
ass
saw
cheek
it.
and 3 toes.
Thank you.
Your
Somebody.
ass.
Dan Campbell cracked the top 10 in CBS's head coaching rankings.
Oh, it's interesting.
Very interesting. What do you guys think he landed?
I think it says on our. Does it say on our sheet?
No, it doesn't.
I think I saw
Trickster.
it.
Trickster. Trickster. What'd you say, Nick?
I think I saw it. He's somewhere in the top 10. Is that right, Easy?
I'm gonna go 4th.
I'm gonna guess 8th.
Yes.
Damn, that was my original one.
He was 8th. Dan Campbell ranked number 8.
How do you feel about that ranking?
Who are the guys ahead of him?
I'll
Jim
pull it
Harbaugh.
up right now. Yeah,
What?
Jim Harbaugh was one.
Already?
I mean,
Yeah.
already. He's been to the Super Bowl before.
But that's a
And
different
he
era. of
lost to
football.
his little bro.
You keep saying that like it was 40 years
What do
ago.
you mean? We had a whole conversation on the show about Bill Belichick and how he's not able to connect with like this generation of
Yeah,
players.
but still, that
That's
was
a longer time span.
It wasn't.
No,
that
he won
long
more
ago.
recently than Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh never won one, by the way.
Yeah, but
He's
he's gone
been
the
to
Super
more
Bowl.
and won more recently than Jim Harbaugh.
For sure. You'll need to see him connect. I think his time in college though has helped him connect with the younger guys. Jim Harbaugh is he's one of the best football coaches on the planet. So I'm not freaking out that he's ranked above Dan Campbell.
He also had phenomenal coordinators, and some that were gifted to him by his brother.
Yeah,
who was a phenomenal coach himself. I don't know. I wasn't really cool with that one. I guess talking accolades, sure, you can make sense of it. Number 6, Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that either.
Not mad at all.
Yeah, no, I mean he's been doing it for a while. He's been doing it way longer than Campbell has, so
Yeah,
you got to respect him.
yeah. The rest of these, actually, number 5, you guys probably might be surprised by then.
I mean, I'm a little pissed about the Jim Harbaugh one, to be quite honest.
Go off, King.
I mean, he's a great coach, don't get me wrong, but he hasn't been proven in this new NFL. And yeah, he just coming off a national championship, but to give him a spot over Dan Campbell, who just went to the NFC Championship game in his 3rd year as a coach, I think that's disrespect on Campbell's part.
Yeah, I wasn't really in love with that one. I mean, Caleb, where you at with the whole Jim Harbaugh over Campbell?
I think he's a great coach. I think the reason he did go to a Super Bowl, and I think the reason he excelled a lot in college is because he's very personable and very I think he's good with kids that age.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I honestly, me and my dad talk about it all the time. I don't know how he works in an NFL locker room because he's kind of goofy.
Yeah.
These grown men, I don't know how they take him
respond to
seriously.
that.
Yeah, but I think football wise, I think he's a great head coach. I don't know if I'd put him over Dan Campbell. I want to see how he works this situation in LA. But I mean, you can't be too mad about it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, the resume's there, but I'm with you too. I think college, I mean, you all know that you're allowed to be like kind of dicks to these kids.
Yeah, well,
Complete
now,
totalitarians.
not really.
Yeah, not as much now. But I mean, how often do we see people bitch about like when players transfer out, like head coaches jump at every opportunity they get to advance their careers?
Yeah, for sure.
Like I don't know, it's a little different. I feel like you'd be more in control of these college players that have yet to prove themselves versus NFL guys that have been proven and also getting paid.
Yeah, that one doesn't kill me. If you want to put Dan Campbell over Jim Harbaugh, sure. If you put Jim Harbaugh over Dan Campbell, sure. Like it doesn't matter to me either way, really.
How about number 5 in the league, Matt LaFleur?
He's a good,
I don't know.
5th best coach in the
Did he
league.
make an NFC Championship game with Rodgers? I don't think
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did.
He did?
He lost to the 49ers.
Yeah, he always loses to the 49ers.
He does always lose to the
Every
49ers.
single year.
was that at home? If I'm not
Yeah, it
mistaken, I
was.
think he lost at home.
I would, yeah, I mean, he's been
That
doing
was
it
one of
for
those
a while.
snowy games. I'm not going to abuse him for it, though.
He proved last year that it wasn't just a Rodgers thing.
I think he made 2 because he lost to the
I wouldn't put
Buccaneers, too.
LaFleur over Tomlin.
You would or would?
I wouldn't. I would put Tomlin over LaFleur.
Caleb?
But yeah.
This are we talking Dan Campbell versus Matt LaFleur?
Yeah, or just Matt LaFleur is fit. I mean, LaFleur over Tom. I mean, however you want to attack this.
I mean, he's a great head coach. I mean, I think 5th is. I think Tomlin would be the one I'd argue. I'd probably throw Tomlin in front of him, even though obviously Tomlin has had, I mean, a couple years now where it's just been mediocre, but that might be personnel wise for the Steelers.
Sure, they haven't had a
especially because they
quarterback.
haven't had a quarterback. But yeah, I don't know. Matt LaFleur's a great coach. He's and I mean see what he turned Jordan Love into. He's a star. So I'm fine with Matt LaFleur at 5. Matt LaFleur at 5.
Oh, I was expecting that. I already know who hates this already. I can see on his face. Nicholas Koloff. Anytime I've seen this guy interact with a
Peter
Green Bay
LaFleur.
fan, a Green Bay topic, it's super anti. And then nothing wrong with it, by the way. They are a division opponent.
I hate the Packers. No, LaFleur's a great coach. I mean, if you switched and put Tomlin on that roster last season, coaching that roster in Green Bay, do you guys think they have the same success? I don't know if that's
a great
true.
point. No,
I don't know
think
if
they
it
do.
is. I don't think Tomlin gets
No.
that team beating the Cowboys in the playoffs, and that's why I think LaFleur.
The Packers roster?
Yes.
Yes, he does.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Do you think?
I think
do you
the
think if you
offensive
put
mind. I
LaFleur?
think the offensive mind
Yeah,
really
I think
steps
LaFleur
up.
drew up a lot of that defense. Really, I mean, they were like, they weren't. I don't think their defense was necessarily bad. I think we had a bad defense, but
I think Jordan Love is infinitely better than Kenny Pickett.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
not
think their
arguing that at
offensive
all.
line is much better than the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line, and I think their defenses are pretty comparable. I think that, well, obviously you got TJ Watt on the one side, but like their front seven's pretty damn good. Like the Packers got a pretty
Minka.
good defense. I would
Packers definitely got some.
I would say
pieces.
Mike Tomlin definitely beats the Cowboys with that Packers team, no doubt.
I also think the Cowboys fucking suck.
Cowboys
Yeah.
are
I think they're way overrated.
choke artists, dude.
I agree. But I think the offense
I'm with you.
obviously gets elevated with LaFleur. Maybe the defense would get better under Tomlin,
Yeah.
but I think the upside on the offense in this type of NFL, that's where LaFleur flourishes. And we've seen it. And we've seen it, sadly. Like, I mean, we saw him come into Ford Field and just absolutely have a great game plan against our defense and pick us apart from the start. That game was depressing.
I thought he got a lot more pushback on that one from, I guess, you specifically. I'm not mad at
Dude,
that. You're right. You're right.
I'm just not ready to anoint Jordan Love like a top 7-8 quarterback.
So you're
right
saying
now.
it's more LaFleur than Love?
Yes.
By the way, I'm seeing a lot more lists coming out.
And Jordan Love.
Jordan Love.
And
Love.
the hype is still just
There you go.
keep going.
It's
The hype train.
I mean, he earned it. John Harbaugh was number 4. You want to hear this guy's playoff record?
John Harbaugh?
I'm sorry, his record.
It's insane.
160 and 99.
160 and 99?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking wild, dude.
Dude's a beast. 17 years running now. That's crazy. I feel old.
He's much older than he looks.
He is. Jim Harbaugh is the younger one. Looks considerably older.
Looks
than
much older than John Harbaugh. Yeah.
It's insane. Hard drugs. I'm just
Probably
kidding.
because he played in the NFL.
Number 3, Kyle Shanahan. I have no issue with that.
Nope.
Actually, I would.
Sean McVay, too?
Sean McVay, too.
I'm putting Shanahan over Sean
yeah,
McVay
I
100%.
was gonna say, yep. I was gonna
Even though they keep joking in the Super Bowl. I mean, it's hard
I
to
was
get
gonna
there.
say,
Yeah.
Sean McVay cashed one in.
I hate Sean McVay so much. Not necessarily like football wise, but I hate his.
He is kind of a little dweeb.
Yeah, I can't stand
fucking faux hawk and his. But he is a great fucking coach.
Phenomenal.
Of extremely good offensive mind. I mean, so is Shanahan, but
Shanahan's never had like a Stafford caliber guy.
That's true.
Closest he had
He had
Matt
Trey
Ryan.
Lance.
Guess what he did with Matt Ryan? He took his bum ass Super Bowl too.
Yeah.
Not bum. I shouldn't say
he
that.
can take anybody to the Super Bowl, but he can't win one.
I didn't know I was a
Quarterbacks
poor
matter,
man's
man.
anybody.
I don't know. I was a
Why
poor
you just
man's
make Jared
anybody.
Goff country as fuck just now?
Yeah, you did. I didn't know I was a poor man's
I know I was
anybody.
Poor man's anybody.
I have no
It's
idea
like Jared
why.
Goff was from Kansas.
Nooner's flowing.
I don't hate that. I think they're the top three makes sense. Andy Reid's number one, obviously.
Yep, Andy Reid's number one.
Andy Reid's playoff record is insane.
Yeah.
26 and 16.
How
3
much
and 2
of
in
that
Super
do you
Bowls.
attribute to Andy Reid and how much do you attribute to Patrick Mahomes? I think it's got to be like 70-30 Mahomes.
Yeah.
How many playoff wins did Andy Reid
Did he
have with
win a-
Philly?
He
did
had
win
one
a
run
Super
with
Bowl?
Philly.
Did he win a Super Bowl with McNabb?
No.
He went to one.
He went to
one.
He's 0-2.
They had some dog-ass teams in Philly.
Yeah, they did.
I think it's got to be like 70-30. And that's nothing against Andy Reid.
You
Like,
know what though?
it's a players' league, you know?
Maybe he's very much like Shanahan, where it's like, yo, I can cook something up, but like, until you give me that fucking.
You need the players to execute it. Yeah, it's a players' league.
Like if Shanahan got him Mahomes, he's probably. I don't want to
If
say
anybody
something
gets
crazy, he
Mahomes.
might cash one in every year.
He tried with Trey Lance, and they just missed on it. Like Trey
Well,
Lance was not able to run that offense. They, what was it, 2 first rounders to move up and go get him?
3.
He was,
3.
but just once he
Like,
got
that's
hurt
insane.
and Purdy took over, he lost the locker room at that point.
At least infinity flows, abstract infinity.
That song's hard.
Pick them up. Turning on hoes ain't thinking of. That
about
new
Lady
bitch ain't
James.
thinking of.
Lady James, something about Lady James. Man.
Lady James, I
Goddamn.
will. Awesome is when a guy can be a guy and get an amazing haircut. That's Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Stop in, sit back, relax, and let one of Lady Jane's talented stylists like JC make you look and feel awesome. Walk in anytime, 7 days a week. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports. Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings. From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports.
Give your pet the best. Premier Pet Supplies, hands down, Michigan's
Come to
best
your
pet
pet,
store.
don't
Same
fret.
prices and all the conveniences the online and big box retailers with one major difference. They're family and locally owned and operated for over 30 years. 60 brands of food and nutrition experts to help you. Same day local curbside home delivery. Premier Pet Supply. Give your pet the best. www.premierpetsupply.com. Tell your friends, tell your dad, tell your mom. Did you see the biggest betrayal of our lifetime? The Everest guy didn't go to college.
Dude, that shit hurt my soul.
You're sitting on your couch procrastinating, and your life's passing you by. You think, maybe I'll go to school next year, maybe next semester. No, do it right now.
He didn't go.
You never, oh, dude, you're that young? You never had the Everest guy yell at you?
No.
Oh my god, dude! I went to college for fucking nothing. Dude.
Yeah, I know, right? I lived a lie.
Dude.
But yeah, I guess that guy never went to college.
He really had me at like 8 years old, eat goldfish on the couch, feel like, damn,
Yeah,
I ain't
feel
doing
like a
shit.
piece of shit,
I ain't doing
dude.
shit.
I'm just trying to watch some cartoons. This guy's fucking yelling at me.
Dude, that was the worst too. It was on like Nickelodeon. Like, bro, we're
Well,
kids.
in the middle of SpongeBob.
Yeah.
You're sitting on your life procrastinating. Damn, bro. I'm trying to pass 7th grade.
What a goat, though.
What a goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lived the lie. Lived the dream.
He's a hell of a salesman.
Yeah, for sure. He had us all fooled.
Chris. Time to shine, Bubba.
Which one? don't say that. What time? What one we want to do? The defense or the?
It's all you.
It's all you.
All right, let's do the defense because I found a lot of encouraging stuff. You asked a good question, and it's still a good question because there's not a lot of comps of, centers that started off poorly defensively and then as they progressed became good or even great defenders. There are a few. So the names I found, because the stat I used was box plus minus on defense. Okay. That shows your impact specifically on the defensive end of the floor. And there was a few, like Rudy Gobert actually had a major jump, but I don't really count him because he was always pretty good coming into the league. Duren had a stat of 0.4 plus minus. That's his best stat that he had this year. And so I looked at, people that are in that range and jumped. And there was a few. Marc Gasol
turned into a defensive player of the year.
Al Horford turned into a pretty good defender, but his jump happened a little sooner than Duren's. And then Hassan Whiteside. Those were three. Where Hassan Whiteside, were you really a great defender? Were you kind of a, like chasing stats?
Rudy Gobert.
Exactly, like a Rudy Gobert, where your defense is a little overvalued. So Marc Gasol is the one I looked at, and Marc Gasol, his first 2 years in the NBA, had the let me check it right here. Yeah, so he had a 0.2 defensive box plus minus here, and that was at the age of 24. So much older than Duren coming into the league. And he still had that same struggle that Duren had. But every single one of them, whether it be Marc Gasol, whether it be Whiteside, whether it be Horford, their third season in the NBA, they all saw a significant upgrade in this stat. So what the history tells us is that we're going to find out this season or get a good indication of just how good defensively Duren is. This might not be his peak this season defensively, but if he doesn't make a major jump in this stat and get at least over 1, then I think you start to look at him as not necessarily a great defender and just look at his offensive end.
Look at him as a great defender at all.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying the ceiling of like the projection of that, like projecting that he can be a good defender.
Yeah, I don't project him to be a great defender. I don't think his ceiling is a great defender. I think his ceiling is a good rim protector. That's about it.
I did see a quote somewhere from JB Bickerstaff that it sounds like it will be determined between Stu, Reed, and Duren as that rim protector on this team.
Mm-hmm.
Which obviously probably changed, close to the deadline and whatnot. But I'll give you this one, Chris. And obviously this is like a little bit extreme here, but I feel like this fits more of an athletic mold closer to Duren than the names you give. And I'm not like taking a shot at you at all, but I look at a guy like Giannis. Just because I know he came in very young. I know he came in like as a guy that really needed to be developed a lot. And I looked at his numbers. I just looked at box score, though. And same situation. It was -0. Then he finally had a positive in that third year. And that's kind of, as you're saying, too, fits that same trajectory as they're heading to that third year. And I feel like we're finally going to get somewhere with Duren. Spinney said, I don't think it'll ever be like to an elite level, but I think it's something you can depend on. I'm not ready to throw in the towel and give up on like what this kid is. I just don't think that's like I'm not ready to do that. The way we've clung on to Killian, Demboya, and others in the past, it's crazy to like, I guess, give up on Duren now when I think he's also shown the most potential.
Are people giving up on him now?
Oh my God, the entire Pistons Twitter. It's
Pistons, I don't listen to Pistons
right
Twitter,
now.
man. Pistons Twitter they're fucking ridiculous.
I think one point that Zark made yesterday that was so good was the fact that Jalen Duren did show a lot of flashes early in the season before he got injured. And then he wasn't the same when he came back from injury. And maybe he was scared to go up for all those blocks and be that elite rim protector that he can be at times. I think that's a massive, massive point that Zarek made the other day that I thought was really good. Because if he's healthy and he can trust going up and landing back down on 2 feet, he's going to be just fine, I believe.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that when you're looking at Duren, this is a big year, and I think the issue with people with Duren is that they're writing him off just defensively. I don't think anybody's ever questioning that he'll be an impact center in the NBA for years just because of his great rebounding and also his flashes of offense and obviously high level finishing around the rim due to his great athleticism. So he'll find a way to be in this league for a while. But I think if you look at the Pistons ceiling, like we talk about that 36 wins, that play-in, that may be a pipe dream this year. If you're looking at the reason they make it or don't, I think it comes down to Duren's defense at the rim. I really honestly do. I think that's the biggest thing you can expect. You can expect a leap from Cade for sure, but I think the next most important thing for the Pistons taking that step forward in all of the developments, more important than Asar's shot, more important than Ron Holland's immediate impact, is just Jalen Duren's defensive rim protection.
Crazy. It's like Spencer said that 2 days ago. But yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I think that'll be the biggest difference going forward is having him. If he was the best defender on this team, that would be the biggest jump, is because you've got the veterans and good shooters now to offset Asar's problem. So if Jalen Duren could go out there and be a defensive guy, that boosts your win total up a lot.
Yeah, not just defense. I want to see his first 15 games playmaking come back. He was a sneaky good playmaker. Yeah. And then he just started turning the ball over like crazy after that. I don't know what happened, but that added a lot to the offense because he's a freak athlete. I mean, he could at some points he might be the fastest dude on the floor. Like he could run the floor.
He's a gazelle for sure.
Yeah, he could start his own fast breaks, and I want to see that come back. I don't know where that went after the first 15 games, but it added a lot to the offense when he was able to do that. But yeah, defensively, if he could be a defensive anchor for us, that's huge.
Offensively, when he was playmaking, he looked like Bam Adebayo. Like he really did. The way he was passing the rock, and he's a better rebounder than Bam, honestly.
Way better.
Yeah. So if he can get somewhat just close to, just like average defender right now. I don't need him to be some superstar stud, but you cannot be a liability.
Right.
And that's what it comes down to with Duren, because his upside offensively is legitimate all NBA potential when it comes to being a center.
Yeah, and when I watched his film of last year, a lot of it comes down to just awareness and then just a lack of energy and effort. Like when he gets
That's what defense is, man.
When he gets beat, he just kind of lets it happen. If a pass slips by him and he didn't see the person back door, he doesn't sell out and go for the block. He just kind of is like, damn, well, next play. And you got to wonder, is that because of just the toxicity of last season with Monty Williams, or is that truly who he is? Because the weird thing, I was talking to my friend Josh, who's really into scouting.
Shout out Josh.
And shout out to Josh. He watches the show. He says Spencer makes him mad a lot, actually.
Yeah,
with
really?
football
I make him
takes.
mad?
Or no, Easy, actually. Easy's the one that pisses him off.
Yeah, because I'm not a homer.
Yeah,
but
eat shit, Josh.
Yeah, eat shit, Josh. But he said that the interesting thing is that Duren was projected to be a bad defender. Duren was projected to be a good defender coming into the NBA. Because a lot of people, I saw Drummond comps when I watched a limited film on him, and he's like, no, this guy's actually was projected to be a good defender. Drummond was never projected to be a good defender. He was always just projected to be what he was. So it's kind of weird that he had defense, and he was looked at as a defensive center coming into the draft and has lost that.
Yeah, I think, like I said before, I said this, I feel like I've said it the past 3 days, that defense is 90% effort and rotation. And so you need to learn the rotation and you need to give the effort. And being coached by a guy who's actively trying to get fired and by a team that was going nowhere because their coach didn't give a shit makes you not want to play, makes you not want to give the effort. So hopefully JB Bickerstaff can come in here, light a fire under Duren, give him that competitive advantage back, and he'll be out there making plays.
I just want to give a little bit of credit to Malik Willis, the next best thing to happen to the NFL. He comments, he says, I don't even want Duren blocks. I'm fine if he just stands his ground while having his hands up. I think that's a little bit.
Shout out Malik Willis, superstar QB in the chat.
A little bit different than when you're seeing Wemby do it, because Wemby's fucking 7'3". However, I was watching this clip of Kevin Durant. He was talking about footwork in the NBA, ways he creates space for himself, or ways he creates situations where he can take you off the dribble. And he's just talking about it's all about the footwork, watching this guy's footwork and where he's at. I'm with him on that one. I don't necessarily need the block. I want the block. Don't get me wrong. I used to be a Dwight Howard fan. I love defense. That's what I grew up on. For my Detroit Pistons. But if Duren can just get down that fundamental footwork down, where he's sealing lanes or just closing people off and getting his hands up to where they're just kind of on the Wemby tape that we saw, people just avoiding him at that point. Yes, just get better at defense. And I think all that's yes, as much as definitely an effort thing too. But that situation can be taught. You know what I'm saying? Like skillful defensive IQ, knowing when to help. I think that stuff can be taught.
Yeah.
And I think, like I said, with Space said, never be elite. I don't think he'll be elite.
Yeah.
But he can be better.
He can be a good defender.
I agree. Look, at the end of the day, this guy gave opponents 32 points per game in the paint.
Jesus.
That is not only not rim protection, that's the opposite of rim protection. That's rim giving away. I don't know what you want to call it.
Rim allowance.
Rim allowance. Yeah, there you go. Rim allowance. That's terrible.
So last year when we lost 28 straight, I had a blow up in this booth here where I absolutely went off on everybody in the organization, including the players. And obviously a player that, you talked about it, maybe not giving his best effort on the defensive end is a guy like Jalen Duren in spots. Do you guys think that's a red flag, or do you guys think he can move past that, being so young on a very bad team where they had no
I think he's done and he'll never grow.
It's over for him. 20 years old.
Over.
Does it concern you with his defensive motor?
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It definitely does. Because if you want to be good at defense and you're that big and that athletic, you will be good at defense. So it's just on him. It's literally on him. If he wants to be an above average NBA defensive player, he will be.
I also would say Monty Williams wasn't a great motivator either.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You got JB Biggerstaff now who preaches defense, especially for bigs. I mean, that could
100%.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna say exactly what you said, Spen. He's gonna say it's 90% effort, and that's just something you gotta instill into a 20-year-old center's head.
We had Zarek in the building yesterday, who was in the building with JB Bickerstaff during his announcement, and he kind of discussed that testosterone, the energy in the building. And I think that's something that's going to help.
The toxic masculinity.
I think that's what makes him, exactly. And that's what makes him a great defensive coach, though.
Pistons need a little toxic masculinity.
As you said, like, that's what defense is sometimes. Fucking like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want to be
Get
better.
Get up in there!
Yeah.
Come in mama's paint.
Here you go.
Come in mama's paint, for sure.
Oh, man. All right. Got some more Detroit Pistons, but not before I tell you guys about KDK Law. Does your wife
not allowing rim?
KDK Law will have your back. Make sure you scan the QR code above my head or give them a call directly. It's KDK Law, Kevin and Catherine, right here in Birmingham. If you scan the QR code above my head, it'll direct you to their site. Make sure you tell them the heavyweight distinction. They will pay your filing fee. It's KDK Law. They've got your back.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Hamp for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Yo, let me just say, I love Planet Fitness.
Trying out Planet Fitness and dang, they got lots of equipment.
Not me getting a Planet Fitness membership just for the 24-hour perk.
Listen, the PF Black Card is worth every penny for this hydro massage. I'm a new man.
Did y'all know that the PF app has workouts you can do at home? Cheapest therapy I can find is Planet Fitness.
All the benefits, all for less. Planet Fitness, big fitness energy for all.
Guys, this summer, Dispo's turning up the heat, and they're offering you an opportunity to win a signed football helmet and or jersey from your favorite football team. All you have to do is scan the QR code above my head or screenshot it. Bring it into any Dispo location. Show them, and not only will you get a $10 free voucher in store, but you're also automatically entered in that raffle to win said helmet and or football. It's Dispo Dispensary, your local campus plug. You must be 21 up and older to participate. 8-part tipper day.
8-part tipper day.
Rap that scammer. Rap that.
What is that from?
I gotta. There's no
Is
way
that
I can
Vine
spell
or
it.
something?
It was a TikTok from like quarantine. It's like when you come home high.
Yeah.
Your parents talking like,
oh,
8-part tipper deck? You're like, what? 8-part tipper deck? Huh? Rabbit X Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. I'm easy.
Hey,
This is
Chop.
Mo Rags.
Hello.
Young
Hey,
Chris,
Chop.
Nicholas Koloff.
Let's go.
Mark with Mario. We got Sass in the building. Caleb.
Shout out Choff.
Fuck you, Josh.
Yeah, eat shit, Josh. Fucking dork.
Fucking dweeb. Speaking of dweebs, Chris, floor's yours. Sorry. I already do it. I already do it.
Speaking of losers.
Our good friend Chris.
There we go. Now it's switching camera. All right, so the other thing that I was tasked with figuring out, and it's tough. It's tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Buddy.
Pistons rebuild. You know what? So I looked at. Is there ever been a situation where a GM cleaned house, new general manager, new coach, new everything, and then on top of that, extending a superstar? There's really nothing that fits that exact criteria. The closest thing I came to was the process Sixers. And that was
great. We're never going to make the finals.
That was a situation where they won 10 games in 2015-2016 season.
No!
That was the second season of Embiid being out, for context.
So you're saying Jaden Ivey is Ben Simmons?
Osiris. Sorry, that was a cheap shot.
He's got blood clots, bro. Come on, relax.
That was a cheap shot. My bad.
That was a cheap shot.
Yeah, my bad, Chris.
Fuck
my
you,
bad,
Nick.
Chris. My bad, Chris.
No, you're good. But that's the only real comparable situation in the fact that you have your certified stud in Cade that you extended. Embiid, they extended a year later. That season where they won 28 games. They jumped from 10 to 28. And then the following season, they jumped to 52. Now, if you really look at it, they didn't have a lot of big acquisitions as far as free agent goes. They had a few. They added Ersan Ilyasova, Dario Saric, which was actually a draft pick that just contributed right away, JJ Redick, and Marco Bellinelli. Those were their four big acquisitions. All of those shooters. That's the similarity there. Like, build Cade around shooters just like you build Embiid around shooters. Two different prospects, but you surrounded them with shooting, and look how much better they played. Now, the other part of the equation is that you're hoping you got the guy in Cade. You're hoping that between Asar, Duran, Ivy, Holland, whoever, ends up being in 2 years Ben Simmons. And because remember, Ben Simmons in Philly was great.
Fuck that. I don't want any of them to be Ben Simmons.
But I'm talking that Ben Simmons, the one that was all NBA caliber, that was an absolute dog, won Rookie of the Year when he wasn't a rookie. Like that Ben Simmons.
8-part tipper deck.
That's a 42-win jump in 2 seasons. I mean, I don't know if the Pistons can jump that, but I think they can jump 36 wins. Because I don't think they're a 14-win team is what I really get at when I look at this team. I don't think this team really was a 14-win team. I think it was better
I hate to
than
break
that.
it to you. They were a 14-win team. They only won 14
I checked the numbers,
games.
and they were actually a 14-win team.
Crunch those numbers again.
But I mean, the bad coaching and just everything that happened with
New
that
York
season.
game.
I don't think this team was actually
Bam
14.
Adebayo hitting the fucking half-court three.
Dude.
They had some losses in there.
They had a lot of losses in there. They only won 14 games.
No, but I'm saying they had some that were like, fuck, man.
Yeah. But that's where I'm at with it, guys. Like, do you think that the Pistons can make not necessarily that jump, but a similar jump? Because they really didn't add many veterans. Like, you look at Tobias Harris is probably as equal a name in free agency as JJ Redick. So this team didn't do it from free agency. It was all internal growth.
I mean, yeah,
if
you said they went from 10 to 18 wins, or 10 to 28 wins,
and then to
so
52.
if the Pistons could get to 32 wins next year,
yeah,
I could see that. I don't think that's too crazy or too blasphemous to talk about. The 52 jump is the one that I'd have to see what happens this year. That's something that I'd have to be sold, that this team in 2 years could win 50 plus games. I would not buy that right now.
Yeah, I mean, look, even if you go on the smaller end of it and you say, okay, this team can win 35, 36 games on top of what they won, like, or 30 to 35, that puts you right at upper 40s. And you know what upper 40s was this year in the NBA? It was a 3 seed in the East. So, like, you know, I feel like a 30 plus win jump over 2 seasons is possible. The key linchpin in all of it, though, is that Ben Simmons came in and was right away really good.
The what pin? No.
Oh, okay. That's foul. But the key ingredient, of that whole thing is Ben Simmons quickly becoming a co-star to Embiid.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's gonna be on this roster, but can
I
these
think
young
Ron
guys?
Holland can be that guy. Honestly, I do. I really do. I think that kid can be a star in this league.
And can some of these other young guys be better than Jahlil Okafor and Nerlens Noel, like the other prospects they had? Because remember, Philly had a group of prospects
Markelle
just like we
Fultz,
did.
all right.
Yeah, and Markelle
Nerlens
Fultz.
Noel.
Which I looked up that too. I was like, okay, did they have like assets that they traded to get good players? And they did, but they traded them all to get Markelle Fultz.
They've really drafted Jahlil Okafor, Nerlens Noel, and Joel Embiid.
All 3 straight.
They're like, all right, we're gonna get it right this time. All right, we're gonna.
I thought Embiid was gonna be a bust because of the other draft picks.
Yeah.
I was what's going on here?
I thought both of those guys were sure things. Jahlil Okafor and Nerlens Noel. I thought they were both going to be sick.
Jahlil Okafor, he was slow.
I thought Jabari Parker was going to be that dude.
I mean, he was before he got hurt.
That's just so sad, man.
I mean, look at the last year he had before he got. He averaged like 16 on like decent shooting splits, and like he just never got another chance.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if a 30-win jump in 2 years is too crazy to ask for, but I'll give you my answer at the end of next season.
That's fair.
It's tough because it's just different players. I don't. Do you think Cade's a caliber player of Joel Embiid?
Yes. I don't think he is, because Embiid won an MVP.
MVP.
I think Cade can flirt
Right.
with an MVP at its peak.
I think Cade could win it.
I think Cade has top 5 player in the NBA potential.
Wow.
And that's kind of where Embiid is. I mean, he does it all. He's a great playmaker. I mean, like Biggerstaff said, he has a lot of defensive potential. He could score. I've said it before. He reminds me a lot of Devin Booker on offense, like getting to his spot, like in the mid range. And you add, I don't even know like who's playmaking to compare him to, but I mean Jason Tatum playmaking.
That's good, Chris.
That's Chris's comp.
I'm glad you had that reaction. That's mine too.
Well,
that's Chris's comp for
that's actually
Cade
implying
was
the
Jason
opposite
Tatum.
of what I was saying.
Yeah, but if you add like Chris, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I don't have my headphones plugged in.
No, he wasn't saying anything. I was just laughing because that was my reaction. Like, well, what the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, but I mean, you add elite playmaking to like Booker scoring and good defense. I mean, that's a top 5 player in the NBA.
I don't mind that at all, Caleb. I think he has that potential. When we got Cade Cunningham in that draft, like that was a stacked draft. And we got the number 1 overall pick, and our expectations is that we got an absolute superstar. We haven't been able to see the full Cade Cunningham show yet, and I think we're going to get a peek of it this season when he's surrounded by shooters, and he's going to be able to drive, like, you know how many clogged lanes he had in the past 3 years? Like, he is going to be able to take his guy one-on-one, and they're not going to be able to lean off those guys in the corners like they used to be able to.
Yeah.
So I see Cade Cunningham really developing into a superstar this season.
Do you think Paolo Banchero is a top 5 player potential?
No.
I just don't think he has like that. The way I look at it is like, do I trust like Paolo Banchero with the last shot? I know he hit one against the Pistons.
He did.
But
That's
like
another heartbreaker.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think Cade does so much more for an offense than Paolo does, in my opinion.
I agree with that. I think
We could have had them both.
Cade has a better bag than Paolo offensively.
My God, that hurts.
Yeah.
We should have had them both.
Paolo just has the power behind it where he is getting those foul calls compared to Cade because he has the athleticism to go with the power. So he's getting a lot of those and ones. Like, I feel like as soon as Cade gets foul calls too, because he knocks him down from the line, like the points per game number is going to go from 23 to close, damn near 30 pretty soon here.
Cade and Paulo would have been so dirty.
I love Cade Cunningham. I don't know if he's MVP potential.
I mean, if MVP is a numbers game, Cade Cunningham is a triple-double threat. every single time he touches the floor.
Yeah,
And he has 50, 40, 90 potential.
It's a narrative threat. It's a narrative is what the MVP award is. Like,
Yeah.
let's call it what it is. And I think if you're, I think.
Yeah, because Shea definitely should have won it last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that, like MVP is given based off of like who do we like this year? Who had the sexiest story, but also put up good numbers. So I don't think unless the Pistons become a top 3 seed, in the foreseeable future, then you have conversation of Cade Baby being an MVP.
Dude, I feel bad for Caleb because I must look at him crazy because like all the Janes that walk by, I'm like, damn. Like,
Caleb's
just looking at
Caleb
me.
every day is like, pretty sure these guys want to fuck me.
Hey, I'm not judging. Just like to shoot straight.
But good job, Chris. Very well done. You get your gold star for today.
We're hanging this one up on the fridge.
We're gonna put this right on the fridge where everybody can see. Trust the process. But let me tell you guys about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is a fitness that fits your budget. No matter where you are, there's a Planet Fitness close by, more than 50 in Metro Detroit and thousands more throughout the world. At Planet Fitness, you'll experience a squeaky clean gym that has tons of equipment, a friendly, knowledgeable staff, and a totally judgment-free atmosphere. Did you know that all Planet Fitness memberships include fitness training for no extra cost? You want all the perks. Upgrade to the Black Card. Enjoy the use of amenities such as unlimited Black Card Spa that has the hydro massage chairs, total body enhancement, along with access to over 2,500 locations worldwide and unlimited guest privileges. For more information, visit your local Planet Fitness or go to planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where fitness is essential.
Rolling up with your Premier Pet Supply, man, just looking around. Who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola? Really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets?
Nobody! We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
You guys tired of the same old Detroit sports merch? Head on over to woodwardsports.com, click that shop tab today and get yourself some brand new merch. They got hoodies, tees, hats, all that guaranteed to turn heads. Head on over to woodwardsports.com. Click the shop tab today and get yourself some brand new merch. I don't know why that got me.
Danny G said, I just went for a 5-mile run. I almost passed out in the heat.
Dude, it's humid out there.
Danny G's 5.
Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live, WoodsportsCom. We're easy joined by Young Chris, Nicholas
I thought you said I'm easy Joe Biden.
I'm easy Joe Biden.
Dude.
Yo, did you hear Joe Biden call the president of Ukraine?
Bro,
Putin,
this guy is
President Putin.
he's got to get put down.
Yeah,
Like,
he's got to get put down. They got to take him up to the bar.
It's time for him to like pet the rabbits or something, dude. The
Bro
guy
said-
is, he is the
Bro,
fuck.
I've never heard that. Did you guys see the part where he asked about like he got asked about a bedtime? I was like, bro, we're our president's talking about a bedtime. We are cooked.
Bro,
right now.
he's senile, man.
Yeah, he said Donald Trump, she's not good enough to be my vice president.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. He called it.
No, he said Kamala Harris wasn't fit to be president or something like
No,
that.
he called Trump his vice president, and he called him a she. He said, I mean, he's not good enough to be a vice president. Yeah, and then he introduced the president of Ukraine as
He's
President
President
Putin.
It's time for him to just like get your head out of the ring, Joe. Do the world a favor.
Can I be? I don't want to. Listen, I'm drinking, so we're just not gonna
Do it. Let it fly.
Let it fly. Scared money don't make money.
It's Friday.
We're not talking politics.
Yeah.
It is Friday.
So you talk politics on Friday?
I mean,
No.
That's world events. Dude looked like a
It's just
buffoon.
crazy. Like you could like, whether you're a fucking Republican or Democrat, if your party is like championing him,
nobody is.
I would give up on that party. Like,
You should,
it's disgusting. You're allowing this guy to fucking like. You're expecting to win this battle right now? Like that's like this is the guy. Like what the fuck's going on?
There should be an age cap.
Crazy.
There should be an age cap.
Yes,
Like,
there should. I don't
you can't
understand why they gotta make him so
It should
fucking
be like
old.
75 is the age cap.
Bro, one of the best presidents ever, Teddy Roosevelt. Guess what? Youngest president in U.S. history.
How old is he?
Same. 42.
Sean McVay, youngest coach to win a Super Bowl.
Make him president.
One
of the triple options.
He's got the army running fucking routes out there.
I mean, I would trust him over Biden right now. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. All right, yeah, we gotta stop.
Yeah.
This Biden voters in here, we're gonna lose them. We love you guys. Don't leave.
Love everybody. Yeah, I don't care who you vote for. Just, that guy's an embarrassment.
I will get to another divisive topic though. I don't think that Cade's MVP. Top five.
I like this last one on the sheet.
I look at it as like
Thanks. Been there for a couple days.
kind of like
Dig
Chris
it.
Paul. He's been there one day.
Today is the second day.
Like a bigger
it's
Chris
on
Paul.
the sheet twice.
Yeah, but has
Like you're
Chris,
always gonna win with him.
It's on the sheet.
But I don't know if you're gonna be MVP.
has Chris Paul ever averaged over 20 though?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I feel like he always teetered the 18-19. With, I mean, obviously you counter that with 11 assists, but I mean, Cade's a do-it-all player, and I think he's the perfect guy to build your franchise around, and he has every single tool to be an MVP player. Like I said, 50, 40, 90 potential. He's a triple-double threat every time he touches the floor. I don't see why when the Pistons become a contending team, if the Pistons ever become a contending team, that he won't be up there in all the MVP races.
Yeah, I guess Chris Paul was just the name I used. Obviously, I think Kid's gonna average more points because he's bigger. He's gonna get more bored. He's bigger. But like, I guess in terms of like, this will always be a winning piece. Like a guy you're gonna win with.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if he's ever gonna be MVP. That's just where I don't know.
Do you think he's a perennial all-star?
I think he flirts with MVP
Yes,
like
perennial all-star,
in
yes.
his prime. Like in his prime, you have that. Remember a couple years ago, there was a 2-week stretch where everybody was like, "Are we really going to give DeMar DeRozan the MVP?"
No,
Because
I
Chicago
never
was
thought
balling. Yeah, I know, but like that's the type of, and that's the obviously extreme of it. But again, if he's not Luka, if he's Luka light or SGA light, then he's probably just in that tier right below MVP.
Listen, I think
SGA light. I like that one.
Yeah, but if he is though, that's like SGA is an MVP candidate. If you're a step below that, you're probably not an MVP candidate.
SGA's gonna win one.
SGA should have won one.
Yeah.
He should have won one.
And I think Cade Cunningham has potential to be just as good, if not better, than SGA. I'm gonna come out and say that right now.
I 100% agree. I 1000% agree.
I can see it, but I don't know. It's a stretch. It's a stretch for me. I love Cade.
Would any of you guys be surprised at age 25, 26 if Cade Cunningham averaged 31, 8, and 7 on a top 4 team in the East?
Those are the numbers I envision. This guy averaged 7 assists with that shit team last year.
He's gonna average 10 assists this year.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty positive in that. With the shooters he has around him and with some lob threats in that lineup, I can see him averaging 10 assists.
Here's what I'll do. I'll take Cade and I'll compare him to a whole bunch of the most recent MVPs and MVP candidates. I'll do that and I'll come back and I'll see where he's at and see if he's matching that projection, that growth that they did.
Yeah, it's all a numbers game. MVP. I mean, Jokic triple doubles. Joel Embiid averaged 35. It's all a numbers game.
Would you make a bet? I don't want to bet. I don't want to bet against my guy Kid.
I'll bet.
I'll bet.
I'm not gonna do it though. I love him too much.
Pinky bet or whatever it is. Cut off your pinky. Cade Cunningham winning an MVP.
That's just I'm not gonna bet. You take it to the extreme. Yeah, cut off your finger.
Wake up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd pinky bet Cade Cunningham to win that. Wake up. I don't know if I'd pinky bet Cade Cunningham to win the MVP, but I think he's going to be in that conversation. Wake up. I think he's going to be in that conversation going forward. I think he could be a top player in this league because, like Caleb said, he can do it everywhere. He's going to be a good defender going forward. He's already a good defender. I think he can get to elite defender status with his length and mobility. You saw his shooting prowess really come into form at the end of the year last year. We know he can dish the rock. And if he starts getting these calls, wake up, then he can be a 30-point per game kind of guy.
This dude, Steve Wild's in the chat. Any non-scrub could average that. It's like Stafford padding his stats in scrub teams.
What does that even mean? Average 10 assists?
Yeah, exactly. Steve Wild, what the hell are you talking about? Like, why are you a Cade Cunningham hater? Like, that makes no sense to me at all. Cade Cunningham is a future all-star, and I think a future superstar in this league, and he's going to be the reasons if the Pistons get back, it's going to be all on Cade's back.
It's very true. I mean, if this Pistons team goes anywhere, wake up. It's going to be because of Cade Cunningham.
Someone's been listening to this, like, just audio, and they're tripping the fuck out right now.
Did I tell you about the wake up shit we used to do to that kid? Yeah, he wore some tight-ass pants and a leather trench coat. He's like, wake up.
Boys and Girls Club.
He's going to come out with a shotgun.
Who is that?
Chris.
What?
Speaking of coming in with the shotgun, Chris, tell us about Boys and Girls.
Stop it.
Oh my god. Did you give me that read, Nick?
Yeah, dude, it's over there.
Okay. I got it.
Come on, man.
I got it. Wake.
I'll do my job.
All right. The Boys and Girls Club, the best youth football league in Metro Detroit. Boys and Girls Club, Southeast Michigan's 3C Sports League, offers youth ages 5 to 14 with 6 exciting teams to choose from. Detroit, Belleville, Highland Park, and East Point. All coaches are trained, certified, and undergo background checks. Register for football at bgcsm.org. They got equipment, meals, transportation, all with a chance to play the championship game at Ford Field where the Lions play. Just $175 per child. Put the youth back in youth sports.
Wake up.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Let me just say, I love Planet Fitness.
Trying out Planet Fitness and dang, they got lots of equipment.
Not me getting a Planet Fitness membership just for the 24-hour perk.
Listen, the PF Black Card is worth every penny for this hydro massage. I'm a new man.
Did y'all know that the PF app has workouts you can do at home? Cheapest therapy I can find is Planet Fitness.
All the benefits, all for less. Planet Fitness, big fitness energy for all.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Arm offers you customized solutions from real experts. Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them anytime, day or night. No Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology that's been proven to work and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800. Wake up. That's 1-800.
Wake up.
And let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
It's way too full.
Fellas, this show flew by.
This show did fly.
Who's that Russian spy?
Well, Chris, you were here for half of it.
Yeah.
Did you see that sketch video?
Well,
inside.
Well, that'll do it.
All right, so we have this Russian cleaning lady. Yeah.
Oh, I heard you asked her that.
Which we just found out she's actually Ukrainian.
She's Ukrainian.
So like
she doesn't speak English very well.
Yeah, you know we fuck around all the time.
Really.
So like last time we had one of these two, I would just say random shit to her and she never knew what I was saying. I'd ask her for anal sex. She'd be like,
You'd be like, oh, it's Fat Cock Tuesday. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. So the other day she came in and I was like, yo, you see that sketch video? I swear to God, bro. She opened her mouth and was fucking speaking a computer language. And it fucking threw me off so hard. She just looked at me and was like, fucking. I was like, oh, what? I'm actually not thinking about what if she was fucking with me back.
She for sure cast a spell on him.
Yeah.
What if she was fucking with you? What if she could speak fluent English?
She was just fucking with me? You saw me. I sat down and shut the fuck up. I was like,
he was so confused.
I was shook, bro. I swear she started talking AI. It made no sense.
That shit was so funny, dude.
I said it to you guys. It sounded like a Doodle Bob from SpongeBob.
Yeah. Tom B says, Spence, when are you guys going to acknowledge this is the first season that Aaron Glenn is a real defense? We've said that. We've said that a couple times, that there's
Brother, this is where
there's no excuses for Aaron Glenn this year.
Who asked that?
Tom B. Shout out to Tom B.
Shout out Tom B.
Don't see him too often.
No, for sure.
So don't go at him too hard.
No, I'm not going at Tom B. I'm just letting Tom B know. This is where Defend the Glenn started.
Yeah.
Right here on this show. We've always kind of like
that's a flag.
Acknowledged the fact that he never had anything to work with. And it's beyond like me being a homer or a fan of like Aaron Glenn. We had Mina Kimes on. And she echoed the same sentiment. And yeah, no, I think AG finally has a piece. Is now this year, if there's any shortcomings, pause. But I'm on that ass. Like this year, no excuses.
Yeah, no,
I understand you have a rookie cornerback, but I don't know. Is that an excuse? A rookie corner? I mean, I'll tell you what.
No, it's not an excuse. You've got a great team around you.
He has the first 4 games of grace. After that, I'm on that ass. Pause.
No sketch.
Well,
I think that's all the damage we can do this week, boys. That's a super white dude thing to say. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button.
Smeesh.
Have a great weekend. For Easy, for Nick, for Caleb, for Chris, I'm Spenny. We're the heavyweights. We'll catch you guys on Monday. Peace.